I've been truly so hooked. So hooked on Discounty. Ah, Windu, I owe you your... Wah! Of course I do. So sorry, bestie. Let me know how the audio is now that we've got game audio. So, Miss Anderson decided she was gonna start a giant protest movement against our little store, Discounty. Oh yeah, I have to update my game category too, huh? Looks like that worked. I'm trying to remember all these commands. We're out of sliced cheese, so I had to use shredded cheese for my pretzel sandwich. I have bad news. They're still there. They're still there. But they won't last long. What about the construction site? I told the builder to hold off for now. Let's not push these people further until things have cooled down. Probably for the best. What do we do then? I say we open the shop as normal. Push through as if nothing's happened. I don't know that I've ever had to go into a store while a protest was happening. I'll have you know that my son can't work at your shop while this debacle is still ongoing. It'll all be resolved soon, I hope. I also hope. Because Chester literally just started working for us. I don't want to lose him. I should have known not to trust you. What about our trade deal? That's really all you care about? Disappoint. I knew I couldn't trust you, shopkeeper. You're all the same. Get out of here. Go on, get. I guess Chester isn't going to work while the protesters are outside. I hope this will all be over soon. Anything Stock. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Right, well, we redeemed everything. Howdy, guy. See you later, guy. I'm not taking any shifts until you get rid of that angry mob, boss. Sorry. That's valid. Your safety is important to me, Chester. Alright, well, business might be slow with people protesting outside. Look at you, Dennis! I'm a pro. I have all the barcode placements memorized. To be fair, I also had most of the prices memorized too. Get these people under control, will you? Woohoo! Well, definitely slower. Made 900. Now, I don't know if I'll be able to purchase any of my trade deal stuff right now. I might not. Running a business is about pinpointing exactly where your customers draw the line. You failed. Well, technically, Aunt Teller failed. I even told her it was a bad idea. But also, Tammy, this was your idea! Tammy was the one who said I should tear down the John Key Museum. Let's reconvene tomorrow. Trust me. Doubt. Give up, Gigi. We opened our arms to you, but you bit the hand that fed. They're still all here. We will not yield. Okay. I know this decision wasn't made by you, but it still sucks. Thanks, guy. That means a lot coming from you. Alright, Dennis. Check you out. Hi, Tammy. Oh my god, you're gonna buy me out of the bendy straws that you won't sell me right now. You want 4 of them? You really can't just get them from the factory? Wild girl. Oh. Is that Miss Andersen? And she's shopping? After all that? An opening to bargain with. Must confront her, but I better use my words carefully. Hey, you! Oh, Gigi, I did not see you at all. How do you do, dear? How can I help you? I'll be good. Don't mind little old me. Just need a few things. And some milk. That'll be all. I guess we all need to do our shopping. You are right about that, G. It's difficult, though, you know, selling things when your shop is barricaded by protesters. I suppose you have suffered it. Let us bargain. Meet me outside once your shift is over. Hell yeah. I'm coming, Tammy. Miss Anderson, you are not allowed to get all impatient with me. You are the one who came in so late today. Well, I would certainly love to have my employee back. Let's see what she has to say. You asked for our demands, and I think we're ready to proceed. First of all, there will be no demolishing of John Key's old house. It doesn't matter if he was a fraud. But Teller owns the building now, doesn't she? Insignificant details. Know that you will feel the wrath of the people if you dare lay a hand on that building. Now for the other matter. Blomkist has been showing symptoms of escalating environmental distress. Surely I can't be blamed for the ocean turning green, drinking water turning sour. We cannot rule out your involvement. Finding out who is to blame and how to fix it is now your headache. We are done here, folks. Let us pack up. Gigi conceded. We did not yield. Please come speak to me afterwards. I will outline the issues at hand. Yippee! Hi, Gage. Very tired, hello. I've crawled out of stream because I kept zoning out and staring. Had fun watching while I was still awake earlier, though. Do you want to see the progress I made? I am still so happy how it's turned out so far. Bam! Bam! Progress! I love her. And the outline is just there for now. I might be getting rid of it altogether. I haven't fully decided. But thank you so much for your help in being able to start putting this all together. Feels good, and I'm sure it's going to look just so great. Art tax, art tax. Hopefully that was enough. Hopefully that was long enough, I mean. About your demands. I presume you two have witnessed the strain on our environment. So glad you got a piece you're proud of. I'm, again, still nervous because this is one of the biggest pieces I've tried to pull off so far. But it's worth it to keep finding little ways to challenge myself. So we are finally working on ending the boycott. They're boycotting my little store, my little supermarket. Cornelius has been so kind as to keep me informed through his marvelous articles. First of all, we have set up a fundraiser to have these issues looked at. Turns out Elmer has spent most of the budget on the park. It would be becoming of you to make a generous donation of 15,000. Meanwhile, you must investigate the environmental issues plaguing Blomkist. The water in the inlet is defiled by green water and is devoid of marine life. Find out what happened to the sea. Furthermore, the town's water supply has been contaminated by an unknown source. Find out what happened with the water supply. Finally, the council's completed a report on the fog, but nobody provided a satisfying explanation to the public. Find the cause of the fog. All of these things suspiciously coincide with the opening and continued growth of this county. If you are as innocent as you claim, then find out who is to blame. I can give you money. You are too generous, dearie. Uh-huh. So generous. Oh dear, I just realized I forgot to buy milk when I was in the store. Sorry to hear. Is it for Winifred? No, cats shouldn't drink milk. I need milk for my coffee. Oh, do you want me to get you some milk? How kind of you, but I'll be visiting Grace later. You'll probably lend me some. About your demands. How about the declining fish population? Reports have come in that the fish population is lower than ever. It does coincide with the ocean turning green, but I have reason to believe it has a different cause. It's worth investigating separately. Alright. Chapter 3! Resolution! Viva la resolution! I admit, it's most unfortunate. So, yeah. Well, I'd better get going. Everything all right, Fisher? No, the council's revoked my fishing license. Your license? How is that possible? I've been fishing more than my quota allows. You did get a bit too excited once you found the salmon. Doesn't matter now. My fishing days are over, shopkeeper. No, there must be something we can do to help you. I admire your enterprise, even if it's incredibly annoying at times. I'll speak to Elmer. Something must be done. I love selling seafood. Elmer? I have to ask you something about Miss Andersen. Oh dear, what is this about? Her cat. Fred, is it? It's not really a cat, is it? I'd rather not go into that. Come on, what's going on with that creature? It was nice speaking to you. I better get going. Her cat is a raccoon, by the way. I apologize, citizen. As much as I'd like to aid you, I must let you know that I cannot Why do the people in this town insist on blabbering with nonsense whenever faced with any kind of pushback? Quit it, Elmer. I've just spent days cleaning his boat to get him back out there, and now you choose to ban him from fishing? PG, no need to get so riled up. It wasn't my decision. You know that. So it was the council's? Why did they ban him? Well, the official explanation is that he's been overfishing, which is probably true. Yeah, that probably is true. Why ban him altogether? This from me, but if you want to help Fisher, I'd go speak to that lady down at the harbor. Barbara? I suggested speaking to Barbara, but I better go talk to Fisher first. I don't want to start any drama. I mean, he fishes for Barbara. So, like, why would Barbara want him to lose his license? Because then she's gonna have no fish for fishy sticks. Guess they want me to talk to Fisher first, so alright. I don't want to talk today. I'll fix everything. If you want fish, please be quick about it. Oh, I meant to discuss our trade deal. Can't buy anything anyway. Alright, now about your license. Seems like the council's behind the sudden revoking of your fishing license. Okay. I'm gonna stop you right there. Hey, it makes sense. Do you know what that family's done to this harbor? No? Then don't get involved. It's fine. I'll find something else to do these last few years before I get to retire. He's too proud and too stubborn to take his help. Asking Barbara won't hurt anyone. This is a weird question. But do you know if there are any homeless people in Blomkist? Not that I know of, no. When I walked through the park last night, there was some weird man talking to a tree. I wasn't about to get myself involved, so I ran. That's terrifying. Did you see his face? How did he look? I only saw his brownish hair. Didn't get to see his face. Talked to a tree. Could it... Was it Elmer? Elmer? Who's Elmer? The Heatherholm County representative. You must have met him when you opened the business here. Oh, now that you say it. What a weirdo. I knew that. My father, I mean, the CEO of Poseidon's Galley, informed me weeks ago. Must be a problem from your business, though. The fish from Sparcliffe might not be as fresh, but nobody can tell. But your father, he must have some sort of influence with the council. Couldn't he restore Fisher's license? You're asking me for help? That means I get to have another competition with you. Are these games really necessary? It's Fisher's livelihood we're talking about. You're no fun. Sell more fishy fishes than bony herring in a day. Then I'll speak to my father. Guess I'll have to play our games to help Fisher. Gotta sell them fishy fishes, y'all. Welcome back, Chester. Put out more fishy fish. Put away most of the bony herring. Surely this will work, right? It's gotta work. My son, how did it go? Dad, please. Oh, sorry, Chester. Hello there, shopkeeper. What a delight to see the young man doing something meaningful with his life. I hope he isn't pulling too many pranks on you. Know how he is. Dad. So, Gigi, how's he keeping? He's been a great help so far. Really? He's a good boy. I knew he would excel if he gave it a go. Does that mean I'm not grounded anymore? Hey, there's no need to spend your spare time at Sparkcliffe now that you're working at Discounty. Come on, dude. Meet him in the middle at least. Alright, it's Sunday, so I can't do Barbara's little challenge today. Can I start investigating anything else? I guess I'll have to check with Miss Andersen. Gonna lay down. Take care, Gage. I hope you feel better. Rest well, find some comfort. Oh, cutscene. Wow, you're here on your day off, Chester. Yeah, I was in the middle of restocking when my shift ended last night. Just wanted to finish before Monday. That was nice of you. Feel free to leave a little early tomorrow then. Nah, I might as well stay. Huh? Why don't you want to leave early? Take a guess, boss. Still not allowed to see your friends in Sparkcliffe? Can't you call them on the phone? We're not friends like that. We're always out. If they were true friends, they'd call you, though. These aren't the last friends you'll ever make. Got your whole life ahead of you. It would be way cooler if you didn't say uncool stuff like that. It's probably too late for me, Chester. I'm past my prime. Some old people are cool, though. Uncool and old? I'm sure they'll let you go back to Sparkcliffe eventually. You also have to finish school. Whatever. Now I'm stuck with you, boss. Might as well get something out of it. Kid. Like, don't get me wrong. His friends are crappy. I want to say they're, like, pretty much out and about constantly. Just, like, pulling pranks and smoking and, like, tagging stuff, graffiti. A little bit of vandalism here and there. They're not good people. And as Chester's finding out, they're also not good friends. Because he's been grounded and not able to see them. And they just haven't reached out, haven't tried to talk to him, haven't any. I mean, that's probably a good thing. Still. Here you are. I see. I need straws. Alright. Full thing of cheese, full thing of oats. I could use another box of fish. And that's pretty much it. It finally came to an end. I'm so relieved. At the spies' conflict, funny as that may seem. But you were there, participating. I didn't want John Key's house to be torn down. If you have to be honest, you didn't really either, did you? It wasn't my idea, at least. It's easier to judge your actions with the benefit of hindsight. Even I didn't expect a conflict of that scale. Yeah, my aunt seems to be not the brightest. The protest finally disbanded. You must be relieved. We're not out of the woods yet. They only agreed to disband if I figure out what's going on with our local environment. Well, good luck with that. Poseidon's Galley will, of course, help a trusted business partner to the extent it doesn't bring the Poseidon's Galley brand in danger of incriminating itself. Thanks, I guess? You're so welcome, Gigi. Party straws. Whoa! We just unlocked all this? Hell yeah. Thank you, Guy. See if I can't go purchase some shelves, because we did just get carrots and rice. Really shiny shelf. Thank you, Ted. Sorry, Chester. Suppose it is getting late. Protesters win! Extensive investigation launched. After days of protest, this county finally gives in to demands of not demolishing the birth home of John Key. Yeah. And I'm glad to see Chester throwing himself into his work, but I'm also sad for him. See if we... Of course not, Aunt Teller. I would never be slacking. Come on, go for the fishy fishes. I need to sell more fishy fishes than the bony Harrington. No! Aunt Teller, put it down! You put that back! Derek, you put that back! Martin! No! feel like I need to keep milk up front, specifically for Miss Andersen. Like, here. How's that? It's too late for now. You are pathfinding. As you will. Alright. Thank you, James. And I'm trying so hard to sell these fishy fishes. Wonderful. I don't know if I did it. 7 versus... 7 versus 6. Are you kidding? It was so close! Ah! You stinker. Meow, 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 Shay. Meow. Quite a mess you found yourself in, partner. You don't say. Hang in there. You're working on it anyway. Go get him. I feel like I need another animal products boost. Is it? We got milk, butter, ground beef, egg. No, actually, I mean, we could. You know what? Worst case, I will just put it in the back. We can work on upgrading bit by bit. Hi, Char. Welcome in. Welcome to Discounty. I have blocked off that carrot, but I'm... Did some art earlier, and now I am down with some nice... Excuse me. My goodness. Get out of there, frog. I think we got a September donation. When did that happen? Oh my goodness, we did! Need to set the... I need to turn the sound up. Oh, I think we had donations to Island Grandpa's campaign. Heck yeah! But we are now at $160 raised, and once we hit 222, which is starting to get real close, y'all. Once we hit 222, we're gonna bring back some old September merch. Got a lot of people really excited for their opportunity to get their hands on Oops All Soups cards. A little cramped, but we'll make do. Eventually I can get a nice deep shelf, stack more eggs. No, you don't want the bony herring today. You want the fishy fishes. They're right there. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could just not sell the bony herring, but that shoots myself in the foot. Come on, I know you see the fishy fishes. I know you see them. Alright, James got 2. That's good. Thank you, Miss Anderson. Boo, Francesco, boo! Hit by the fishy fishes. Yes, James! Yes! Oh, good. Everyone wants them. Please let this be the last day of the challenge. Do not get impatient with me. Sharon! Not my fault it took you that long to figure out what you wanted to buy. Oh, we're out of energy. Esther, do you have it? He doesn't have it, it just means we're out. I think we may have done it today. Sorry, Tammy. The other customers bought the last ones. Get out of here with your herring. Not ruin this for me. I'm sorry! Okay, did we do it? Four versus 3, so that's looking good. And then an additional 5 versus 1. I think we did it. Alright, let's tally up the sales to see if we've won Barbara's stupid game. Yes! I managed to sell more fishy fishes than bony herrings! I should return to Barbara. Alright, guy. Die. I keep thinking I'm putting the one thing down and then it keeps like changing to a different thing. Gotta rush out to the harbor. Catch Barber. Barber, we gotta get our man's his fishing license back. Ta-da! I did it! I played your game and won! I know! I've already had my dad restore Fish's license! Oh, that's nice. But why have me go through that entire ordeal then? We were just having a bit of fun, Gigi. And not only did I restore his license, I also got his fishing quota extended! He's now once again approved to trawl for Heatherholm scallops if he desires. I thought they revoked his license due to overfishing. You think it's a good idea to expand his rights? Hey, Barbara, I need to ask you. Did you consider selling the fish auction building? Oh, a business proposition? Let me think on it, Fisher. What were you discussing anyway? You, actually. Or rather, your fishing rights. You'll be glad to hear that I've restored your license. I asked you not to tell her, shopkeeper. Why did you have to meddle? I was just looking out for you, Fisher. Think about my proposal, Barbara. Wow, he sure was mad considering what you did for him. I better apologize to him. I do wonder why he's looking to buy the auction. Sorry, Fisher. I'm working on it, Fisher. I promise. None of people like you come here and destroy our town. About your fishing license. I'm sorry for going behind your back to invoke Barbara's power. It doesn't matter now anyway. Purchasing the old fish auction to use it as a drying hall for the seaweed. But your license has been restored. Barbara even mentioned that she expanded it to allow you to fish some scallops. Sounded like a big deal. What? Nobody's been allowed to fish for scallops for years due to overfishing. But I've made up my mind. You stop fishing entirely? I'll never stop fishing, but I understand now that I've been too reckless. Add it to our trade deal, if you like. The seaweed, right? Aww. I like this. One more thing. Please, don't share this with anyone. The humiliation of getting help from them is one thing. Corruption of our local government's embarrassing. Oh, it is still considered seafood. So it will be boosted by the seafood booster aquarium. Sorry, Chester. I see you, Miss Andersen. How's it living next to a bar? I'd imagine it can get quite noisy at times. It's not too bad, dear, no. We've lived here for a while now. Blomkist is a quiet town. Still, living right next door? Must be able to hear the noise from next door. I can hear tidbits, of course, and if it is too noisy, I'll just turn up the TV. Never underestimate an old woman with a hearing impairment and her teeth. About your demands. I have something to report. About the declining fish population. I see. My sources confirmed that your investigation. Spare me the details for now. Yeah. So, we have, fixed the fact that there was declining fish population due to overfishing. But we probably want to make sure the sea gets cleaned up, too. Reports state that the population of fish is rapidly declining, and the ocean is green. Advice would be to head to the harbor. Might be too late for Barbara. Yeah, she's headed home. You know Carl well? Morning? Yes, I know him well. His divorce seems to be quite turbulent. Running with gossip, are we? I was simply worried about him, that's all. I don't know him that well. Thought you might know. Stop with the slander. You're worse than Hilda. Carlo's going through it enough as it is. About the sea turning green. Making rounds to see who else you can blame for the problems you've caused, Gigi. I have no other choice than to get to the bottom of this. Just take a look at the ocean. It's green. You must have some idea what could be causing this. There is one thing. I've been woken up in the middle of the night by some commotion outside. Didn't think much of it. Thought it might have been some rascals. When was this? How'd you expect me to know? I'm asleep when it happens. The harbor in the middle of the night? It's definitely worth looking into. But I should talk to Barbara first. See what Barbara has to say tomorrow. Sorry, I'm looking through my list because it might be time for me to raid out. Wouldn't mind getting a nice snack and just unwinding for the rest of the night. I don't get to raid Mo very often anymore. And Mo is live with some more Make Room. They have been really enjoying that game. I keep meaning to come back for a part 2. So, Sekhmet and Celestina Kitty, I owe you guys some, cereal box doodles. I will make sure to find good time to take care of that this weekend. Now we're gonna read out. Thank you, Chi-Chi, for the raid. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out, watching some art, and spending some time with me. I definitely needed something like unwind and kind of try to reset, get back into work later this week with maybe a renewed outlook or maybe just a little bit of a better mood. I can't wait for you guys to see what all ends up in the zine. Don't forget, if you're interested in submitting a soup recipe or some art or some writing or anything else, that the deadline is, I believe, the 1st of September, so it is definitely coming up. And of course, we can extend the deadline, but reach out to myself or Nat again if you are interested and just haven't had the time yet to work on submitting something. Alright, everyone. My next planned stream is going to be Saturday at noon. I'm going to be playing some Sedap with Celestina Kitty, and we're gonna have a great time. We might even game. Hoping so, anyway. Alright. Keep going and growing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!